So another quick revisit to the A73 Rainbow 3-bet pot, where on the bottom villain is in middle position, checks to us, we half pot, and villain responds by check raising for full pot. Our defense against this check raise strategy on a high level is very polarized. What I mean by that is sets and two pairs, just get it in. Draws, i.e. if you don't have a pair at all, you just fold. That alone covers a pretty significant, more than half of our range. Notice we are never calling in this spot. Just an aside, if the villain chooses to check raise to half pot, we do have a small calling range. Other than that, the defense strategies are extremely similar, and if we look at the hands and we've filtered them just a little bit, then that calling range shrinks to such a point you can just ignore it, or I'll just ignore it anyway. Villain, of course, could choose to bet 2/3 pot, 3/4 pot, or any other size, so we're just going to simplify to one strategy where we get it in with two pair or better. We fold if we don't have a pair, and all of our decisions come on our one pair hands. If we drill down, the only real high level at this is we fold out bottom pair. We very rarely indeed have bottom pair, bottom pair. Top pair is a mix at a high level, but if we drill down, we can see we're actually going to get it in if we've got a straight draw, and mix if we do not. So we're interested in these two categories. Middle pair is again very polarized. Once you drill down, straight draw, we get it in. No straight draw, we fold. And pocket pair, our last category, we're gonna find some shoves with a pocket pair and a straight draw. So these three categories are the ones we are interested in. Top pair with a straight draw, we've filtered it and ordered it again as usual. On the left I see a lot of red cards, so I'm going to say let's see what happens if we check with our red cards. We're looking for about 5% total checks. We get that frequency about right. However, not a very polarized outcome. We're not improving too much just over randomly choosing. So let's try something else. What do I see in this left column? Lots of pairs here, no pairs here. So this time, okay, so now again the frequency is about right, but the polarization is much better. So our first rule is top pair with a straight draw blocker, we fold if we've got a pair, otherwise get it in. Our next category is going to be bear top pair. Again, we see the red cards in the left side, we try that. We don't really polarize it at all, so let's try something else. We're looking for about 6 or 7% here. So let's again, we see the pairs. What happens if we've got a pair? We do pretty well. We're probably folding a little bit too much. Again, I'm still seeing red cards here. So what happens if we've got two hearts? Much better polarization, but we're now not quite folding enough. So how about if we've only got one heart, and now we get to about where we want to be. You can make that as complex or as simple depending on your preferences. And then finally, our last category that we're interested in is pocket pair with a straight draw. If I drill down into this, there's virtually no hands, and the patterns are pretty hard to remember. 5544 is getting it in, and everything else is calling. You're going to be doing well to remember that in real time.